Hi guys, how's it going? Hope you're all having a great day so far. I have a question for you. Do you think you drink too much? Do you think you might drink a little bit more than you'd like to? Have you potentially fallen into a pattern of reaching for a glass of wine or a beer to unwind, or when you're feeling an emotion that you don't really want to feel, whether it's stress or anxiety or maybe worry, and you want to grab a glass of wine or have that beer because it gives you that temporary fix, doesn't it? It's like a little glass of confidence. It tastes great, goes well with meals. But I think as a society, especially a British society, we've all been swept up in this wave of heavy drinking, like this heavy culture, British drinking. I may have said that back to front, but you catch me drift. And I think it's very, very subliminal. It's very subconscious because everybody's doing it. You know, it's on TV, it's on programs, it's on most films that you see. Drink is associated with most people's days. If you've had a good day, you go home and have a drink. If you've had a bad day, you go home and have a drink. Now, I want to challenge that culture, and I want to challenge that subliminal and subconscious programming that you've got in your mind, those habitual patterns that many people have fallen into. And I'm going to do it through a 5-day challenge at the end of January. So from the 31st of January through to the 4th of February, just 5 days. I'm calling it Ali Alcohol Awareness Challenge. Now, I must stress, this isn't for alcoholics. I am not trained or qualified or insured to deal with anybody who has a confirmed drinking problem. But if you're somewhere on the spectrum that you think you might be drinking a little bit more than you should, just through habitual patterns, or it's just part of your day-to-day routine, then this challenge is for you, especially if you're a business owner. I think when you're running your own business, you have extra levels of pressures and stress. And I think when you're experiencing those kind of emotions, you tend to drink a little bit more. And I definitely used to. I've been booze-free now 2.5 years. So I nickname alcohol Ali. So we've all had a friend at one point of our life, haven't we, that we think's dead nice. You know, they're funny and, you know, they want to see you, and you go, okay then, and you hook up and you hang out and you might have a little night out together. But then the next day you don't feel so good. Your intuition's telling you something about this person. Ali Alcohol is that mate that you think's great, but you don't feel great after spending time with her or him, whatever you want to call your booze friend. So I want you to have a little think about it this way, because you're probably saying to yourself right now, oh, I hardly drink. I only have 2 beers a night. I only have a bottle of wine on a Friday. I only have maybe 3 bottles of wine a month. Think about it this way. If you're somebody who watches what you consume in terms of calorie intake, 1 glass of wine and 1 beer is the equivalent to 1 slice of chocolate cake. Would you sit down every Friday night and eat 4 slices of chocolate cake every Friday or every Saturday or whatever the night of the week it is? Or a pork pie is probably the same in calories. So if you were to swap the thought of a glass of wine or a beer or a short to the equivalent to either a slice of cake or a pork pie, could you imagine how many pork pies or slices of cake you'd be consuming either through the week and then at the end of the month? Just have a little think about it. What is it, about 4 glasses of wine per bottle of wine? So if you have 2 bottles of wine a week, that's potentially 8 pork pies or 8 slices of chocolate cake. And the worst part about it is it's empty calories. There's absolutely no nutritional value in there whatsoever. There's no protein, there's no carbs. I mean, it's high in carbs because it's pure sugar, but obviously there is such thing as good carbs. So it doesn't really benefit you at all, other than tastes nice and it feels great for the first couple of drinks. But then all the other stuff kicks in, doesn't it? You wake up the next day, you might feel a little bit prickly, a bit fuzzy, a bit jaded. Maybe you get beer fear. Have I done something that I shouldn't have done? Your body's then working override to try and deal with the, you know, toxins that you put in it. That it is toxins, that's why you get intoxicated. And then you have inflammation and you're dehydrated, but we just keep doing it. And I did it for years. So If you're interested in learning a little bit more about what alcohol does to you, does to your mind and your soul, and understand your relationship with alcohol a little bit more, and how it's not really your fault that you drink the way you do. It's just all of these messages that have been pushed upon us by society and marketing, and we just end up following the crowd, and before you know it, it's part of your daily or weekly or monthly routine. It's not your fault. But I want to try and challenge your thought process, and let's spike your awareness around healthier choices. I'm not telling you have to stop drinking, but I would like to help you raise your awareness around it. So if you'd like to take part, the link is on this video. Sign up, it's completely free, 5 days. It takes half an hour each day to do a little task, and then I'll go live at 7 o'clock each night from the Facebook group, and you simply tune in and listen to me share further teachings, and I'll be rambling on, and then you're welcome to add in questions and in the comments. So I hope you come.